Lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. 0 to 100 real quick.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here. As it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Houston Texans. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys just 2 wins over their last 6 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. And we are underway from Houston. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
You look at the defense for these Texans. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down.
They go play action. Daniels. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Now Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Deep to return is Calvin Austin. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. The Texans at 11-5 on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
It's this.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Later, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Now 3rd and 5.
To throw is Daniels. Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt.
Michael Dixon in punt formation.
Now Austin. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their 2nd possession. And he's very much alive in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Here's Fields. Wide open receiver, complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Breece Hall. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
First down, Chiefs.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Daniels pass.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle, Johnson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That second down play nets a -4.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Here's Daniels. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
The Texans take over.
Houston set to take over. They got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Now Hall to start the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 5-yard line.
Fields now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Texans first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
The 20-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Here we go. Right.
Running left, it's Hall. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 58 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
41-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall. They'll get this up to about the 44. Josh Hines-Allen there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
West right fit. Here we go. 19 wins.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chips here. Here we go. Tonight. Tonight.
From the gun, here's Fields. Got a man and he hits him in stride. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 42-yard line.
19 instruction.
Out of the gun, Fields. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here we go.
Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Here we go, son.
A toss left side for Hall. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Now Fields going to run. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
And the Texans, first down.
Don't jump. Ready?
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the toss, it's Hall. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. If you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Will look to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Daniels looking to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Now Fields going to run. Here's a catch downfield by Collins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
.38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Go.
Hall want to give up the middle. And tough sled. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And that is no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere. But it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off play action. Fields trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Here's 2nd and 7. To the air goes Daniels. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
From his own end zone, Fields. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Chiefs will have an excellent field position here as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Off the play fake, Daniels. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Daniels from the gun on third down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up second and 9 at the 37.
Now Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Now he's free at the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our look around
report.
the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Patriots in the AFC East. And it's the veteran Christian Kirk. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Pats finish the season 8-9. They get the victory in Week 18. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And this is Isaiah Likely. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Bears finish off a disappointing 6-11.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Bigsby with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and all those things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they get tired, too. And just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long. Runs good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
Chiefs 7.
So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Alert! Alert!
They go play action. Daniels has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Come on.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw is Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll try to, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They get it that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. And a nice play there from the new pickup, signed just this past week to help fortify this defense.
He truly is the definition of an impact player. Surprise, surprise that it took this long for someone to pick him up.
And now out comes Houston. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. They'll run with Hall. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. A little juke. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And they will take over first and 10. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 1. Throwing now is Daniels. Open man right side. That's McConkey. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Pass complete right side to Bowers. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This is intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Daniels pass. Intercepted.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Willis. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not
give to Hall running right. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
Willis now off of play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. Short throw caught by Bowers. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 14. And the first down, Chiefs.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Short throw caught by Bowers. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 44-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chiefs.
In motion goes the tight end. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Daniels looking to throw. And he's got it. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Daniels. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. 2nd and 6.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Willis looks to pass it here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Willis slides safely, and he picks up the first down. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Willis looking to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go, son. All right. Go.
Now it's Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
19.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jamison Williams. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together.
60 back there. 70.
To the air goes Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
70th catch for him on the year. Like so many others, this goes for a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
60 Vikings.
Back to throw again. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
18 Cardinals.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Look at 19. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the Texans.
Johnson running right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Chiefs on third down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 4. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Osa Odighizuwa gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Daniels going to throw for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. Green 19, can I see that? Go.
And Bigsby once more. And he stopped immediately there. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
Here we go. Green 19, can I see that? Set out.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Tonight.
And they run the toss to Bigsby. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, get that.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Houston, They finish off the regular season at 12 up and 5 down.
And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs,
it'll be double digits in losses as they fall to 7-10 for their final mark.
And I think you have to say, ultimately, this was a team that really underachieved.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Giving that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Flash on the gram, don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? This, what you don't want to see more, you want to see more, but you only see soul. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories.